Greetings, Raider Nation. Well, all I'm going to say about that game is we just got beat. Oklahoma State played a full quarters, while we played only about 3. Now, I don't think this game would have been a shootout, but I don't think a lot of people saw the overall being around 120 something. So this was a surprisingly high scoring game. And if anyone out there said this game was going to be over 120, yeah, I don't think there's many guys out there. But they're all congrats on being really good at calling games. Anyways, I'm gonna cover this thing first because I know a lot of tech fans are probably gonna be talking about this. And I'm gonna say no, we did not lose the game because of bad officiating. Yes, that a targeting call was very questionable, but that is not the reason we lost the game. That's kind of missing what we should be focusing on. Now, at third quarter we had it. We really didn't have a whole lot going on offense. It felt like we weren't on rhythm a whole lot. We were out of sync. We were not making plays we were making and early in the game, and just not connecting that well. I don't know what caused it. Did halftime cool us off? For you would think after the amazing play we had at the end of the second quarter, when we prevented them from getting a Hail Mary catch, that we would be pumped going back into this game on offense. But we look pretty stagnant out there. Our defense looked about the same. I mean, they only scored 14 points in the second half. I mean, it's third quarter, which they scored in the fourth and second. So they were performing about the same. But by the time the fourth quarter rolled around, due to our offense not having a successful third quarter, our defense was extremely beat, and we really couldn't get a lot of things going on defense after that. We had a few times we did get some stops, but we just got a bit too far behind. And turnovers were another thing that caused us through this game, especially the one on fourth down when we fumbled the snap. I don't remember what quarter that was in. I think it was in the third quarter, and that was a pretty costly snap. I mean, if we made it, we probably could have scored a touchdown, or at least got a bit closer for a better field goal. Who knows? But despite what the final score in this game looks like, this was a very, very close game, and I have to say, good game, and congratulations to Oklahoma State for playing this hard. And once again, my heart goes out to you. And I was kind of perusing the comment boards during the game near the end, and people are saying that Kingsbury got a bit too conservative at the end, made some slight mistakes. But the only real mistake I saw him really make as a coach was doing that 2-point conversion play. That was really about it. I mean, did his play time become more conservative in the third quarter? I didn't see that. I just saw that our offense just wasn't gelling. They're still so deep balls, but we just weren't connecting. So maybe he was trying to, open up some, and I don't know. And our defense, well, it's our defense. It's not a good defense. But I will give them credit for keeping Oklahoma State under 200 yards rushing. Granted, Oklahoma State has not been a great rushing team this season, and yes, we did let a few big runs break through, especially that one by Ross, which was our death punch. But for the most part, our defense did pretty well against the run. I'll give them that. It wasn't a perfect game for defense against the run, but it could have been a whole lot worse, is what I'm saying. And the lack of turnovers really didn't help matters too much. For we turned the ball over several times, although that one at the very end was kind of pointless because the game was already over by then. But I was hoping our defense would get more chances at forcing something, but they didn't. And Oklahoma State showed why the defense is pretty damn good. I mean, despite the yards they allowed, offense, which I am impressed by, that our offense took on a really good Oklahoma State defense. But it shows that while a team can give a whole lot of yards to defense, if you can get turnovers, you're going to win the game. And overall, I'm not angry. I'm just kind of frustrated a bit at this point. For we came this close to having a big upset win and a win that will. So, we haven't had a big 12 victory since Kingsbury's come to Tech. And I was hoping that this game would be it. But, no. I mean, hopefully we can get one next year against, one for all the teams now are a alright West Virginia and mediocre Kansas State, and in Texas, who no one knows where the hell they're at right now. So it's still high chance we can go bowling, but I was really hoping that we would at least have a 9-3 record this season. I mean, I wasn't expecting us to go undefeated or lose 22 games. I thought 9-3 was a pretty reasonable thing to expect this season. Now, if we go 8-4, I'm fine with that too, of course. And hopefully we can do that for... If we don't, I have a feeling that some of the backers and fans may start turning on Kingsbury, and that may put him in the hot seat next season. I know that seems kind of like a stretch, but I remember people saying similar things last season about Kingsbury, so I'm sure they're talking a whole lot of it right now about it. I mean, I want him to go, but at this point, I don't know. If we can't win big games, despite how well he's been recruiting for us, will the backers of the team, the wanna keep giving money to it? Who knows? But as I said, I hope it doesn't come to that at all. I'm more likely than not, Kingsbury could have pulled through in the season, and we will go bowling. It may not be the bowl we want to go to, but at least we're not last season bad. But that's really about it. So, happy Halloween, y'all. And until next time, Raider Nation, guns up, and later, pal.